We about to get balls pumping. You wanna see a show? Stick around and you'll see something. Other blocks repping chains. Can't be coming. Big TV coming. We coming. We coming. We coming. We coming. Top spot incoming. Won't be market cap. Don't be nothing. We about to make your pulse feel something over here. All pulse, no rugged. We about to put a stop to me. Hunting only wants to shield after us up.
The content shared in this YouTube video, as well as any resources linked below, is not intended to be interpreted or relied upon as financial advice. We are not lawyers, accountants, or financial advisors, nor do we claim to be. The information provided is not a replacement for personalized financial advice from a qualified professional who understands the specific details of your situation. While we strive to ensure the accuracy and value of the information shared on this channel and through associated resources, it should not be considered a recommendation to avoid consulting with a financial professional. Always seek guidance from a trusted expert to address your unique circumstances.
Something might be coming soon. Hey, you guys, welcome into the shit show. Open mic. Here it is. Monday, the 3rd, Red Monday. And it's episode 76. I'm excited to talk about just crypto still. I'm passionate. I'm excited. If you guys been around for a minute, you guys know that this is probably just a sell-off. Another shakeout. There's exciting stuff going on, too. Whether you like it or not, the casino is open. And RH is taking the bull by the horns, and he's saying, pump my tires. Pump my tires. A lot of people have been talking about it. I don't know if we're going to talk about it. We might talk about it. I don't know. It's open mic. We got some Panamanians back in the U.S. now, and that's going to be exciting because there was the first annual no permissions meeting down in Panama. And a lot of Pulsechain Hexicans went down. They networked. They're talking about probably ways how to conspire, how to make Pulsechain great. And I think that's the cool thing. There's so many developers and builders coming out of the no permissions group. I believe that, obviously Vets and Pulseray Vision probably have some exciting stuff to talk about. So you guys hit the share, sub, like, all that kind of good stuff. You know the drill. Welcome to the shit show. Let's have these guys pop up in here. Bang, bang. Cuckoo! And we also have Liberty Guy up in the house. What's good to you, Liberty Guy? All right.
Microphone check.
Hey, guys. Hey. Yo.
Add some color, man. Click on those little dots. Throw a picture of something in there. Besides your junk. No junk. Yeah.
And we got KRJ in the house. StreamYard link is posted, you guys. If you guys want to hop in here and just shoot the shit, that's what we're doing. Today's Monday, open mic. Tomorrow we got Crypto Coffee coming in the house. We're going to be talking about Pulsechain Foundation, probably some Pump My Tires, and we'll talk about Vegas. He's going to be a speaker in Vegas, which is coming up in March. And then we got the TA guy. I'm spacing it. It's top of my fingers. But anyways, coming on Wednesday. TA and Charts Dude coming on Wednesday. And then we'll round it out with open mic on Thursday. And, of course, KRJ doing TA and charts on Saturday, you guys, dropping the alpha. So welcome back to the U.S., you guys.
Thanks for letting us back in.
Yeah. It's okay for you to leave, but it's easier for you to come back in.
Dude, probably. I've never been, so welcomed to come into America as a person – legally. It was very refreshing. I wasn't a third-rate citizen of my own country. I was welcomed with open arms, and I just flew right through immigration with my blue American goddamn United States passport.
Yeah, it was different this time than it was in the past, for sure. There was a bunch of times that we left the country and came back under the previous administration, and we were treated like criminals off the get.
Man.
Maybe it was that specific airport. Maybe that was just someone having a bad shift. But every time we come in, we're have to prove that we're worthy of re-entering. Where this time it was like Brett said, it was easy. It was like, hey, yeah, welcome back.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I don't know.
Heaven forbid you're those gringos that keep paying the taxes to give all the shit away. So yeah. Anyways,
the cattle are re-entering the corral.
Hey, I know that when I was 18, and this kind of ages me being 44, what have you, but being on the other side of Arizona in a border town, it was no problem going to Mexico. But believe it or not, when you're a white boy coming back from Mexico and you got like lipstick on your neck and everything like that, they just wave you through at that point in time because they're like, yeah, he's just over there just doing not good things, what have you.
To that point, yes, we being in Camp Pendleton, we'd go down to Tijuana, right?
I know.
And jarheads are pretty distinguishable. Like you just you can pick them out like anything.
Yeah.
Because great fucking high and tight haircuts, right? But yeah, dude, I remember I got pickpocketed one time and I had no ID, no nothing to get back across.
Yeah.
And I was doing something I shouldn't have, so I deserve to get pickpocketed. But dude, the cop, there's just a local cop there at the gate there, right in San Diego, right at the border, and I just waved you on through, man.
That's what I thought,
profiling, just straight up profiling motherfuckers. And you know what? That shit works.
We got stuck over there because of the curfew. We found out real quick that there was an actual you could not past midnight, you couldn't get back into the U.S. And it was kind of like, oh, this is weird. So we were stuck in this dirty, weird town all night long, just running ragged. And then we couldn't wait till sunrise and at 7 a.m. and just ran to the border. And like you said, they just waved us through. No check, no ID check or nothing. It was just come on through, you just dirty little dogs.
Yeah. Pulse Ray, he's a good boy. He doesn't.
I know. He's never experienced anything.
Angel.
Chapel boy over here.
I'm not smart enough to get away with anything. That's my problem. If I was clever like you guys, I get up to some mischief, but I always get caught. So
you ain't getting away with nothing here. Welcome in everyone in the chat. I appreciate you guys hopping in here. It's Monday. I'm happy to have my boys back from Panama. I know that you guys had some awesome experiences down there, just networking. What are some of the highlights there, Pulse Ray? Because you were saying this is one of the best conferences you've ever been to, and it's worth talking about, man.
Yeah, it was an amazing conference, right off the get-go. Panama is an incredibly welcoming, incredibly safe place. If you don't speak a lot of Spanish, it's not a big deal. Uber worked there. Our phones worked there. I think we paid Verizon $12 a month that day, $12 a day to have service down there. So it worked great. The Sortis was a beautiful hotel. It had good enough Wi-Fi to stream from, so we streamed a couple times. Jamie, X-Ray Chicks, her favorite part of the whole trip was going out on the boat. So we went out on a boat to this little cove, and we got to swim and eat and hang out. I think all the guys in the group smoked their weight in cigars. You could just see a column of smoke rising above the boat next to us. That Richard was nice enough to bring his boat, so they went over there and smoked, so they didn't smoke on the main boat. But Jamie was out swimming, and I just sat with all the wives. I just sat there and I just picked their brains of who, I just wanted to get to know the husbands through the wives. And I've never seen that many spouses at a conference in my life. Not in Vegas, nowhere. Almost everyone who could bring a spouse did bring a spouse or a girlfriend. And it was so cool to get to know not just people in real life, but also get to know their partners and their family, and really get a really 360 view of who this person was off screen, because we know each other here on Twitter and YouTube, but to really get to know them was great. And then there's just a lot of alpha. There was so much alpha that was dropped. It's not public anywhere. It's not public in paid group. It's not public. You got to trust someone, really, really trust someone. And then you're sitting down and you're showing each other, this is what me and my devs have been working on for the last 6 months, the last year. And this is how I fixed this protocol, or this is how I'm going to fork this. And it's all stuff that's not been mentioned on live stream or even hinted at on live stream. And there's just insanely cool stuff being built in the no permissions community that you just are not going to know about unless you show up in person and you're sitting there on the lounge, you know, with people who are drinking or smoke cigars or hookah lounge, and you're just chilling, and you get the deep alpha. You know, you get the good on everything coming up in our space, and it's blowing my mind. It completely blows my mind what's being built with no permissions and SolidX and Gelato. And I mean, even the other thing that was bizarre was Bill from Actuator was down there, and he gave an amazingly cool presentation about how now you're able to arb the T-share. You're able to, it's very liquid. It's very easy to get in and out and arbitrate between the two T-shares. You get a big discount or rebate when you buy them out in the future, and you can see really well what your return on investment is going to be in hex. So it gave these really beautiful parameters that they have in the derivative world and in the bonding world and the bonding curves in traditional finance. And they put all of that beautiful stuff into the hex T-share. And he said, I'm going to do a live, I want to do a live demonstration. And I was like, oh no, oh man. Like I said, my calculator doesn't work on stream 9 times out of 10.
Right. Exactly.
If I'm announcing something on my website always goes down when I'm there, like to show even Microsoft, Google, you see them at all these conferences where like, let's see it go. And it's like the blue screen of death.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, almost like, no, Brian, don't do it. Don't do it, Brian. Don't. And the balls on this guy, like just these big brass balls.
Right.
Pulls it up, and it worked. Like he literally says, here I am trading hex for the HTT 5,000 day 5,000 shares. Here it is for the 3,000 shares. And everything worked. And you could see the discount. You could see how much more extra hex you would have to stake if you want to, or put up as LP. And it was amazing. I was totally blown away by Brian and Actuator. You know, I'm blown away by Bright Light and Token.
Yeah, Bright Light.
Corey Gary, Corey, an investor, was chilling there. So you got all of his perspective. He's been in the game for so long.
Yeah.
And I mean, like, yeah, it's just all the presenters were talking about how you can buy cars with crypto, how you can work on second citizenships, how you can set up a trust to protect your wealth from greedy governments, people and the like. Like it was, and then there was a panel of people that had actually moved to Panama, and they told you the good, the bad, and the ugly. They're like, this is great. This is something that you're going to need patience with. If you're not here, this may not be the place for you. Just real inside cool stuff. And I mean, everyone that you are always with online, vets, you know, and if you, unfortunately, a few people couldn't make it that we really wanted to hang out with. They had either sickness or travel troubles. And, but it would have been, I mean, it was insane. It was a great conference as far as alpha and getting the tap on the pulse, pun intended, of the community. And then so I'm streaming, I get on the plane, I get off the plane, and the whole world is just changed completely. Like I get off the plane and my buddy's like, dude, I just got a bunch of most, and I'm gonna put all my gains into dark. And I'm like, first of all, thank you, that's great, you're buying dark, because I'm looking at dark and it's just everything is just in a free fall. All the core coins are in free fall. Everything's just death and red spikes down, like just down. And I was like, what in the front? What the hell happened this time? And so I started looking into the tired out pump and stuff, and I'm like, oh, geez Louise, this is insane. It was just like a black hole that sucked all the economic energy into these tokens on tired out pump. And I wasn't ready. Like I wasn't there. I wasn't at my computer. It's not really my thing though to like be the first out of meme coins, because first of all, it takes work. Like you have to be there. You have to be in the Telegram groups. You got to have your ear to the grindstone. You got to be in little groups where you're like, okay, we're going in now. You also got to be in groups saying, hey, we're pulling out now. And if you're not in both of those groups and you're not at your computer, then it's just a dangerous game. It's
If you were there in it, like at midnight the night
Yeah.
before or whatever, like right. If you're early, that would have been great, and write it up and do the thing. It just is what it is. But it just goes to show how much the stinking money is still just sloshing around this ecosystem from one project to the next project. Like that's not.
It's musical chairs. It's musical chairs. I wish we had seen a ton of money coming off of Solana into Pulse. I wish we would have seen a lot.
This is
of money
that thing that hopefully will
off of Ethereum. Yeah, but
garner
it just like concentrated everything in Pulse for a moment.
Yeah.
And hopefully we do get the attention as we raise in volume and take over, Binance and these other chains where we get that interest in that. Oh, wait, what's going on over here? But without community, nothing grows.
Yeah.
So if the community is just running in a circle, it creates volume, and that's cool. And I love the fact that it's burning, Pulse and PulseX. All these trades, all this stuff going on. It's definitely doing the burn mechanisms, which is great, which is totally great. And if you look at all the charts, we're recovering. It's like it's it's leveling out. And for anyone that got it, like Smo says, you put a token on pump tires just to say you did it first day. Sweet.
I know.
And anyone who makes money on there, I'm happy for them. I just know that watching these cycles, it's usually, and even if we convince people to come over from Solana and Ethereum, we brought them over in a gambling game, and they'll be gone with the next. Yep. Some of them will stay. Some of them will say, holy shit, there's some really cool stuff going on in Pulsechain, and they'll stay. But most people, if they do bounce from one community to another, they're difficult to retain, I would say.
But word of mouth is still a very powerful thing. So,
very, yes.
Hey, also, while you're over there, go make some money, but you also have free shit over on that network that's still there. And, gang that as well. And then bridge back out,
Yeah, cash out your PDI, cash out your Pepe, cash out all of your copies while you're over here. And you, in fact, come over to this casino because you already got chips. You're already sitting with a stack of chips. Some of them might have shit liquidity, but you still have stacks of chips over here. You can just come and gamble with those. You don't have to necessarily even bring money to this casino if you're active on Ethereum back in the day, a couple of years ago, right? The Wilhelm token may appear there at some point. I hope the Wilhelm does. The Wilhelm is the most insane. I don't want to swear too much. It's an insane spinoff.
It is the shit show.
Rings of Dust. It is. It's fucking insane.
There it is.
You get in there.
Hard F.
And I wish it wasn't so fascinating. I wish the quality wasn't good. I wish the artistry wasn't. I wish sometimes when Red Squirrel does stuff, I'm like, oh my God, I'm glad he's our genius. Then he does other stuff, and I'm like, oh my God, I wish he wasn't such a genius. That is insane. I don't know how we're gonna if this is good, if it's bad, how to contain it, and it's just it's amazing. Like if you guys go into our Telegram, t.me/antigravity saga, he's in there and he's posting a lot of insanely cool AI stuff. So he's created entire videos and podcasts that are AI. They're not. It sounds like real people talking about Rings of the Right or Rings of Dust or the Dark Token, and they're complete AI. There's no human beings in there at all.
I was just talking to vets prior to the show, and I won't go full-blown show, but I have a buddy here down in Oregon who was a day one Hexagon Bitcoin OG Ethereum guy, and he has these AI agents that operate within Twitter to do a lot of posts and replies. Like I'll get replies on my King Pooie stuff, and I know it wasn't him, and it's just his AI agents operating on his behalf. Anyways, he launched an AI, and he does have he's bringing an AI token to Pulsechain, and he's launching it. He launched it on Pump My Tires here, and he sent me the contract address, and I'm kind of I'm touching the fringes. But what I am excited about, and we were talking about attack vectors, he could speak into his mic saying, "Go buy me $200 worth of Hex and stake it for 15 years," and he'll do it. He's utilizing AI to that degree of technology, and so. Again, I'm like a kid who's excited, but I'm also like, knowing that I don't want to get burnt by that freaking oven that might be hot. So it's exciting. I'm excited that Bill from Actuator was able to break things down with his big brasses so well. All good stuff, man. And shout out to Smo. Smo, you were my guinea pig the other day. You guys, I got crypto swag coming on the way. She set up her affiliate link. The affiliate links are up and going. It will be 22% on the affiliate links for crypto swag, cross chain, all that kind of good stuff. I haven't released anything yet because who wants to get yoke on their face? We're easing we're easing into it, but it's operating well. So you guys will like it.
Oh yeah. You know it. It was a great experience. The Pan Americas are alive and well. They got good infrastructure, no potholes. The electricity stayed on the whole time.
Nice.
Felt secure. A lot of security personnel, police. Their version of the Marines and stuff as well. Just very welcoming. It was good. Open arms. Didn't have any issues. Just easy flowing in and out. Great experiences, great people, great food. Covered a lot of different topics beyond just crypto. The biggest thing that may save some of our lives in this group eventually at some point is the topic of stem cells and all the things that does and can offer everybody, from just a myriad of different ailments of the body. It's amazing. Man, wouldn't that be something if we could have one of those guys on the show?
Let's do it. Let's do it.
Actually, right?
Yeah, put it in the pipeline, man, because that's one thing that I know that I want to go. I think it's not something that you do, I guess, like every month, but it's something that you could do like every 6 months or a year, even like to help out with all areas of the body, the stem cells.
Yeah, there's a little bit of everything as far as the way they can do it, and they get like a universal type that just targets. And it depends where they inject it, and it goes to the areas that need repair and whatnot. So I know Randy Hilarski and his wife both got a treatment. Dr. Romo from the Tijuana clinic, right on the San Diego border there, flew in with his team and gave a great presentation. I got pictures on my phone. Maybe one of these days I'll get some stuff uploaded. What's up, Crispy? And then this guy, the Hex-Ray dude, he had a space outfit. He was an astronaut from the ocean, from Mars and Uranus, hanging out with the monkeys and stuff. He had a great presentation. He had a little partner in crime, Maximus. That was really awesome as well. Damn, we got our boy Grace up in here, man.
Grace, yeah.
Shout out to Grace and just doing all the things, jack of all trades, making things happen, real time. So thank you, sir. Appreciate it. Great conversations as well. And this was just their first one. So it's only going to get, bigger, better, grow beyond different destinations, moving forward, what have you. So it was a great starting point for sure. Poor REKT here is sick as F, unfortunately. But he's hopefully on the mend. He is back home though, so we're grateful for that. Man, I mean, what else? What else is there?
I don't know. Let's get Grace on the channel here soon, because he brings. I know
Grace, come on, jump in. You're just in the.
But like
no chat,
but like an exclusive, you know what I mean? Like an exclusive.
It needs its own show, just
his own show. And the same goes for you, Crispy. The invite's been. I know that we sent some DMs back and forth to each other. So the invite.
Promote yourself, man. Come on the show. Say hello.
Yep.
Crispy's
reach out to new people.
Crispy's been cooking, yeah.
Crispy's been cooking, man.
He's got his own Telegram, his own paid group, you know, as well. Great stats on anything and everything, really. All sorts of tokens, not just hex related. He can cut up hex, you know, left and right and up and down, but other tokens and graphs and everything else as well. So Nope is good. Fire Group is good. Access Boardroom is very informative. You got the Treehouse with good old Crypto Sloth out there. That's another solid group, paid group to be with. The DGen Roundtable guys, you know, I don't know if they have a group within a group, but they're free stuff out there. It's a solid community and guys. And what do you got cooking with DGen community out there coming up on the pipeline?
Well, and let's not forget that KRJ is going to have some TA and charts availability as far as the course going. We got Hexecutioner and his liquidity bonding. And so a lot of these groups, I plan on kind of centralizing them hopefully here on the website as we vet things. We do plan on having Show Gates and SJ and Whitney Magic come on the show. And Whitney has her Queen of Millions. And I'm so proud. I'm so proud of her ability to reach the women. Obviously, it kind of fits our narrative of what we're trying to do with, you know, onboarding queens of crypto into Pulsechain. But I want to like have on the website the ability as the vetted courses come out that it's kind of like a one-stop shop for people to kind of see videos and what have you within that. So that's something that we'll talk about offline here. But I'm excited for everyone who's teaching crypto and DeFi to people, and everyone kind of learns a little bit differently. And that's kind of where, like, obviously Whitney's able to, you know, on a frequency and a vibrational level with women, probably better than maybe, I don't know. I mean, just, I'm not going to throw a name out there, but you get what I'm trying to say. Other people just jive differently. And Executioner, honey, learning. Yeah, sure.
And obviously Hexecutioner, the man himself, right? So that's a great group. Hit up, you know, DM AJRipCity if you guys really want to get deep and dirty, understanding LPs and whatnot, like on a regular weekly, almost a 1-to-1 ratio. You know, availability. Hit AJ up for any questions on the Hexecutioners private paid group as well. So it's I mean, I'm in it, AJ's in it, there's a handful of others that are in it as well. Good stuff.
If you want to pause right there, we could shout out Smo real quick and a video.
Unlock the power of liquidity with confidence at Hexecutioner's Higher Learning Patreon. Join and have access to exclusive bonus content, live chats, and direct one-on-one connections with Hexecutioner. Learn how price discovery can be on your side through liquidity providing. Visit patreon.com/Hexecutioner and take the first step now to higher learning.
Bang.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. So
Pulse Ray, your TG channel is really blowing up, you know, beautifully, organically. I mean, you've just been doing everything organically. It's been turning out real nice. You know, so and just KRJ, if you get a moment in between, you know, while you're doing your thing, your daily thing, just interject yourself and jump in if you got 5 minutes anywhere at any time. All right. But yeah,
there he is. He's there. He's in the house.
I'm listening. Just to interrupt all the stories of your adventures over in Panama. So
yeah,
I'm sitting there in the I was sitting there in the airport watching your TA, and I was like, I couldn't make it 5 minutes without having to make another tweet.
Yeah, I know.
Another X post, because I was like, you do TA real great on one. I'm like, does this founder even know that they're getting this killer TA right now? So I'd tag the founder, I'd tag you, just put the minute mark where you started talking about whatever token you were looking at, man. And I was just spreading that out because I thought this is beautiful. Like these could all be wonderful clips that could be shared throughout the community, that everyone, like Gelato, for instance, you went into Gelato, like everyone would grab that and retweet it and like it. That's in the Gelato community. So you gave all these communities, ours included, this wonderful bite of information that's short enough for people to share and wrap their heads around. So yeah, that was.
I should really stop. I should really stop in the middle and say, in a word from our sponsor, and then switch over to a whole new character, right? And then I'll turn into the alien and do something for the alien tech, and then jump in as King Pooie, you know?
Yeah.
We're trying to be creative and change shit up. You know, think outside the box. You know,
just wait. I once I come out of my shell, I'll be a character. You're
doing great, man. You're doing great.
And KRJ, just to let you guys know, he has been cooking on a video game for the King and Queen Pooie. So I mean, there's a lot of stuff in the background cooking. But I am excited that we're going to offer up some tokens probably this Saturday for some giveaways to kind of draw people in. They've already been kind of eating up the TA and the charts and the alpha. And this is just like our opportunity to lock arms with other communities. Yes, we believe in what we're building. We know that we're setting the foundation, that we're building awesome, you know, no pun intended, or maybe it is awesome shit. But this is our opportunity to lock arms with, you know, anti-gravity. This is our opportunity to lock arms with all these other projects and say, let's make Pulsechain great. Let's go. Let's make it happen, because we can't just sit around and wait for Richard. And when he does come back, which kind of is, I think this is like an indication that he's getting ready to step on the gas pedal or something. Like, when does Richard ever promote meme coins, let alone a freaking entire casino?
If you hear them little dings going off, those are just my alerts.
Nice.
The market rebounding a little bit. What do you see?
Yeah, we got a pretty nice pullback, but I see Bitcoin stopping at about that 101 mark and then taking another drop. I don't know how far down it's going to go, but it was that drop happened on Sunday, which created a huge CME gap. So they just opened right back up and it's gone. So yeah, we're I'm not sure it's quite a reversal yet, but we haven't broke structure to the upside. Inc and Pulsechain, however, they're right at that bottom level to where if they go down anymore, they're going to just destroy the whole elite wave structure. But you're still bullish right now. It's still on that pivot point to where it can turn around and just this could be the bottom.
If there's anything you want, if there's anything that you want to show for like 5 minutes or so, feel free to throw it up and we can show it. Yeah, Liberty, you got anything that you want to contribute? You keep kind of falling off, and then I'll have to keep adding you. I don't know why you keep falling. Maybe it's your signal or something like that. But feel free to pipe in here, buddy.
Going once, going twice.
Clarice,
catch you later, bro. Peace.
All right.
So, but yeah, everybody. Let's share the word, get the word out. What do you got working up in the pipeline, man? What you have access to share your screen and stuff? Yeah, you got controls, right?
Well, you guys are pulling it up. I gotta say, big shout out to REKT Hex and Fast Abdul and all these guys. Triplet Dad, their wives were bright light like Ray. Their wives were strangely normal human beings, like.
Very cool.
You're just expecting like some insane person. Everyone likes and likes my wife when they meet her much more than they like me. There was like
true story.
I know that I'm like waiting for people to ask me if I'm going to Vegas. They're like, "Is your wife going to Vegas?"
Right.
We don't really care.
Going to Vegas.
Yeah.
Is your wife going to Vegas? Because they all want to hang out with her. And all of us married up. All of us have these like level-headed, wonderful people for spouses. AJ's wife was absolutely wonderful to meet, and it was just like I just kept taken back because we're a little bit crazy and weird. We have to be in crypto. Like no straight up normal dudes hanging out in crypto. Let's be honest. So we're just like wondering, well, what wives are married to these men?
Right.
And they're just like level-headed, really awesome people. That were like, oh man, this is why these guys are able to do what they're able to do is because they have these great spouses with them.
The yin and yang, huh?
The Queen's there, SJ was there, and then of course Randy's wife and Grace's wife, and everyone was there. It was insane to see this. I think we have a picture of like 20 women.
Hex P&W was up in there.
Hex P&W was there representing, and not just women, but let's shout out to Tracy G if she's watching.
Yeah,
just like
Tracy, what a goat,
and they're They're deep. Like they understand crypto on the same level the guys do. Like they're, unless there are some wives that are like, I don't want to know about this shit. I don't care about this shit. I'm glad it makes him happy. I'm here for him, you know. But like Tracy G and these people that and PNW, they came up and asked the best questions, and they were asking the better questions in the panels. You know, we had some really good questions, but the wives were answering amazing questions. And even when we were sitting, like brainstorming, I remember sitting with Bright Light brainstorming about something cool. And I was sitting in front of Triplet Dad's wife, and I said, whoever figures this out on blockchain, it's $1 million idea. And she had a solution just like that, like a beautiful, simple solution. And she was right. And so I was like, oh my gosh, we've got to get that on the blockchain. But it was just like surrounded by really, really, really intelligent females down there. So shout out to them. That's enough of my lady speech. I'm just saying they're pretty
true story.
Cool.
Yeah,
Queens were down there in force.
So what are we cooking? And before we move on to the charts, shout out to the queens. Obviously, we are trying to create opportunities for the women of crypto to really shine this cycle, because, you know, if you guys have been around for a while, it's been male dominated, you know, for the most part. It's just been, and like you said there, Pulse Ray, they bring this perspective and they ask these questions that you're like, oh, huh, interesting. You know what I mean? And so when we can allow them to teach and do things that we just don't necessarily think about, one, guys tend to watch women more. Let's be honest, you guys. And so when you have really highly intelligent, you know, women of Hexaco able to help teach the people that are going to come to Pulsechain, all the better. So moving on, what do you got cooking here with Bitcoin there, buddy?
No, I just want to do a couple of comparisons. Like when 2021, the Bitcoin runs on a 4-year cycle. So we're talking the February, March, around there. In 2021, we hit a top of 68K, which was really early. And then we got that pullback, and then we got the top of the bull cycle, which was December of 2021. That was 3.5 years ago. This is the trend line that ran across the top of those two. And then back over here in March of 2024, which was the year before, we broke it. You know, we were here, we trade sideways, we finally broke out of it. And what's important is this is a massive support line right here, this orange line. It's not likely that it's going to break below that. So that's going to be your 75K mark. So we do get a massive pullback on Bitcoin because of tariffs or whatever, this is already priced in technically, in my opinion. We're going to get a pullback no more than that 74K. But I got eyes on the 80K mark because there's a couple more trend lines that are a little more relevant. When we pull up these trend lines on the up right here, we broke and we confirmed on the daily. So if we scroll down to the daily time frame, we're going to see something like this, which is what I've been talking about. I said if this breaks and confirms, it's going to come down. So right now we've got a 1, 2, 3, 4 times a break. It has confirmed. We're waiting for the retest for double confirmation. But this should stop right here about 101 is what it looks like before we get some more red. So just hold on to your horses, because if this confirms and breaks and comes back down, this tool right over here, the forecast tool, is kind of where we're currently sitting at. So I estimate this this trend line right here. This trend line lines up with the next one. This is 1, 2. That's a miss. This would be a third hit. So this is a really good support right here, this yellow line. So we're talking that's going to be right at the end of February. So February 10th. So yeah, we got a few more days here before we see that. So we might see another big red candle all the way down. So just an FYI, be careful. This is the same thing that Bitcoin did when it went bam, bam, bam. This is 3 hits. You got 1, 2, 3 sideways, and there's no more support left. So if this comes down, it's going to break straight through it. So there could be more red in the market for the next couple of weeks. So just an FYI. If this breaks above here, and starts trading at the 105 on a daily candle, then this right here is going to be a fake out. So we got to wait for confirmation on the retest. So just get ready for some more bear if that happens. But I'll be here to be able to put that stuff up. Now, if we drop down to the hourly, I'm just talking Bitcoin because this is usually what moves the market. We're currently in this scooping pattern right over here, which broke. So I was able to put in a long, and I'm currently going to be longing up to this area right here. And I'm going to be taking profits right around the 101. So this is the next stop we're going to have is going to be this. We're going to follow this little line right over here. So you see this is got a good hit here, got a good hit here. It's going to come up. It's probably going to hit this to retest, which is a double confirmation. And then we should start getting a drop back down like this and then drop back down over here. So if that's the case, we're looking at about 82K for the lowest, in my opinion, as far as now goes. TA changes on a daily basis, but it's following everything so far. You want to look at like Inc.
It's a big driver
right now, sitting at that base level. So it's just not doing nothing. It's just kind of sitting. Even though we got a lot of red in the market, we're still sitting here. So cross your fingers that we get a reversal and we continue upwards. With Bitcoin going down, if it starts trading down here at the $1.35, it's probably going to end up coming down more. So a lot of it's going to be dictated by what happens with Bitcoin here. So keep your fingers crossed. So everything else is like XRP, that's got the same thing. I'm right at this scoop mark right over here. So this is my take profit zone. It hit the 1618. So it's literally going to start to turn around. So I see this wick coming back down. It hit the 1618 perfectly. So we're going to get a pullback to at least this level right here. We're going to see if it breaks this trend line. Anyway, I got my charts up all day watching this.
Nice. I appreciate that.
Yep. And how about that? How about POTUS, the president of the United States of America? You know, people lose their minds when it comes to tariffs and this and that. But lo and behold, what happens? You get 10,000 troops from Mexico going to the border to help out. You know, the art of the deal, negotiation doesn't have to be via force. So just hang in there, you know, don't hang on every word. A lot of things are said to bring people to the table. Look how quickly a meeting came about with Mexico to figure something out. Like, hey, we're going to put a pause on the tariffs now that we've had a conversation for a month. And now we're going to bring troops to the border in the meantime. You know, everyone said it couldn't be done, but look at it, you know, so.
Well, and a lot of this is dictated by the DXY as well. So right now the DXY broke from back here in October of 2024 where we had our bull run, and now it's messing around, but it's still got a little more wiggle room to go. And if it retests off of this, in most cases, if the DXY goes down, which it looks like it should, this is where the bull run starts. That's when Bitcoin goes up. So people are trading the US dollar into those assets. So I'm assuming this is going to happen right around when people start getting their tax returns, which should be now.
Right.
People should start getting them now by next week. So that's why I say another week or two. We got those tariffs and everything coming in. So I'm not sure it's the US selling off. Might be everywhere else because the currencies don't correlate with each other. They all look pretty weird. But anyway. Yeah, we're looking like some little bit of bearish action and just hold your horses for a little while.
Well,
for sure.
I don't know. What's the pulse rate do? You busy, buddy? Oh, it's all right.
The pulse rate is t-shirted out, and his mic's all
555.
Right.
But yeah, so hey, back to the Pulsechain conference coming up in March 6th through the 9th.
If you want to pause right there, I'll cue up this 40-second video and then we can highlight it. Yeah, okay, bang, bang, bang. we're back. Just make sure you guys are awake.
Hey.
Yeah. All right.
Hells yeah.
So yeah, that's coming up here in March, which is like a month away. I know it's kind of hits a sour spot for some people, but you know what? Aside from networking and drinking, what have you, I think really what people are trying to do is to conspire to make the blockchain great. And at the end of the day, that's what they're doing. I'm excited about it. I know that I'm pretty sure Pulse Ray, your wife will be there, right?
I think it's 50-50.
Yeah.
Last was having a conversation.
Yeah. Let's see here.
I think the poor guy's having some troubles. Yeah. I think the monkey's pulling his chain underneath the seat, that third leg.
Oh, he's on a phone call, so he's not even able to respond. I know. I'm sitting here thinking, man, it's he must not be very happy about this. I know that you're gonna probably be there, right, Vets?
God willing, yes.
I know you got a lot going on. I'm making the plans to go down for like 2 nights.
Good.
I will. Yeah, I will represent.
2 nights.
Yeah. Just get in and kind of. I think the last time too, I had a lot of great time with the people, but when you spend enough time in Vegas and you kind of start perusing the casino, you're kind of like, it's just kind of dirty and grimy, and you're kind of like, can I get an early flight out of here? Like, I think we've already accomplished the conference stuff, and I love hanging out and having those social interactions with the Hexicans. But when you see the other side of Vegas, you're kind of like, all right, yeah.
Yep.
Do you so is there anything else you want me to hit on? Because I see that you have also the pump tires thing up here. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah. What do you guys know about that? This is actually the first time I've been on the freaking website. Obviously you got Connect Wallet up here.
Yeah.
I tuned in yesterday to Crypto Coffees. I suppose we don't have a video for him yet coming on.
No, we don't. And we might
tomorrow?
not. He is tomorrow, and we might not have a video for him.
That'd be a shame. I think he can pull it out, a video, but damn.
Yeah, our boy AJ is sick as a dog, and he helps us out with all these amazing videos, you guys. But he would hate if I said irregardless. Regardless, he always corrects me on that one. We are going to have a kick-ass show. We're going to be talking about the Pulsechain Foundation and be talking about the Pulsechain Tour with him. Probably all this other kind of crazy stuff going on in Pulsechain land. He's a fellow that, just like you were talking about as far as no potholes being in Panama, he lives in an area where there are potholes. But guess what? You don't have to pay taxes. So I guess in Panama and Puerto Rico, that's the trade-off for Puerto Rico and being a, kind of a semi-retired individual in crypto is you're going to have no taxes, but you get your potholes.
It is what it is, man. I mean,
for sure. So
not knocking it.
Pump tires, man. I know my buddy launched his AI token that's coming to Pulsechain on there.
No shit. What's the name of it?
Let me get it for you. Let me pick it up.
Yeah, I tried it out. It's not bad. It's easy to be able to create something on, but it's so saturated.
Get rid of that lemon party. Ugh. Jesus.
We were over in a private group and we were speculating that wanted is actually Richard Hart.
Yeah, most.
Most. Yeah, most. For sure.
Yeah. So these are burns. I selected burns. So are these? Okay. So you're showing. Now this is token market cap. Pump most wanted, Richard. Interesting. Have you guys played around with this yet? Yeah. So 8%.
Like I said, my buddy launched this one. A great dude. Obviously, you guys know that AI is here and it's here to stay. The cool thing that he's been doing is launching AI agents to basically think of AI agents as like, and I know you know a lot about this stuff too, KRJ, but AI agents, think of them like as like AI employees that work for you and do certain things. So he has like these AI agents that basically will respond to Twitter posts. They'll post Twitter posts. They'll stake his hex for him when he speaks into it. Now, that could be an attack vector. I don't know if I'd, like we were talking about, want to go that far, but he is, you know, a guy that used to email and DM Richard Hart. He was a day one, you know, back in Hex Bitcoin days and all that kind of stuff. And now Richard doesn't do that kind of activity with people at all anymore. Like the people that used to have access to do, I take that back. You know, like Bretep is, you know what I mean? But that kind of activity amongst community members just kind of ceases and desists as far as that goes. So you can check it out, man. I threw it up in chat. I'll send it to the private. You can pull it up and take a look at it.
What's the name? I just want to type it in right here in the search box.
Yeah, go for it. It's Hex AI Can. So it's like, you know what I mean? Like, does that make sense? So he's utilizing.
So does this look right? Look at the screen here.
That's it. That's it. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yep. And if you go down and look at the description, just down, if you scroll down a little bit, it kind of gives a little breakdown of. So this is not financial advice, you guys, but I have these deep-seated 2-hour conversations with this guy. We talk about frequency and the deep levels of everything. And just a great dude down here in Oregon, off-grid kind of guy, retired crypto dude, but super deep into AI. And he doesn't even talk to me about he wasn't even talking to me about this AI token. He just talks to me about how to implement these tools in the toolbox of AI agents into my life. So I can, like, as I start going down like the crypto swag stuff, how do I start gaining back time by becoming more efficient? How do I have AI agents approve transactions and do these things, or like doing the shit show? How do I have it where it goes and markets the shit show for me in the morning, and I get 45 minutes of my day back because the AI agent was doing it for me?
Yeah.
I'm all about that. You know what I mean? So this is like the stuff that Tetra talks about as far as like doing things for you as far as within liquidity. And so I don't know what he got cooking. He got something cooking.
Yeah. So description: Hex AI can Hex AI Can Prime is a sophisticated AI expert in the Pulsechain ecosystem, specializing in DeFi analysis and hex mechanics, combining deep technical knowledge with crypto native communication. They provide real-time market insights, T-share analysis, and protocol expertise. Known for explaining complex concepts through memes and pulp culture references while maintaining mathematical precision. Very interesting. That's a hell of a description. Yeah, I wonder if the AI wrote that. That's really good though. Fuck, and it's about hex. Dang, it's got hex. All right, interesting.
All I know is I'm looking at my Twitter and he's responding to like Ian right here.
Yeah,
Ian, but it's not him. It's his AI writing something cute and clever to Ian. Damn. And it's like AI, you know, whenever you go into AI, and I use ChatGPT every day for the YouTube, you know, descriptions, you guys.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And like, and I'll give it some parameters and I'll say, spice it up and do this and what have you. So he's utilizing that same type of technology for Twitter to give responses to people where maybe you might grammatically not do something, but it's just taking back your time, whether it's right or wrong. Obviously he's responding to like B roots and what have you. And it's the ability to like get this interaction for his token. That's not even him. It's just, and part of it too is there was an AI, there was a guy on Solana that launched this AI token and cracked the code, and basically started utilizing AI and crypto, and he's basically morphing that and bring it to Pulsechain. Cool, and wants to make it better. So it'll be interesting to see what happens. Hey, Liberty, thanks for hopping on here. I know that you weren't able to get in here. We'll make it happen though. So yeah, it'll be interesting to see what Pump.Tires does for Pulsechain. And I noticed that there's a Twitter profile out there for Pump.Tires, and I'm sure there's someone by the name of RH that's tweeting stuff from that Twitter, handle. I don't know what his play is. We all know that he likes to play 5D chess, so it'll be interesting. It'll be interesting to see what he does.
Every day. Yeah.
Maybe it's to shake people out of the core tokens before he pumps them to the freaking moon. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Hey, you guys wanted to hop in my meme coin or hop into all this other stuff, and why you got, over here doing this, it's time to go. I don't know.
Yep. Hey, just want to give DJ Cryptomatic, shout out.
Yes.
He's always holding it down on Twitch over there. So hope everyone hits him up and gives him a follow. When you see an alert pop up, hit the man up. He's always putting it out there. Hex, centric on some platforms, and open on some others accordingly. And that's his prerogative. And God bless, and that's what we love. But he does his own thing. He's a DJ at heart. Yep. And he puts out free music. He has some of the best graphics.
He does
on Twitch. Like he's made the investment, and it's dope. I think he's up there. He's building his brand. It's sick.
I'd like to piggyback on that. Like, if DJ, you want to come on the show, we'll keep it PG. We'll keep it hex centric.
Yeah.
I want to respect that there's certain people that they don't want to cross the line into certain avenues. And we're building our things, and we have conviction that we have the ability to put eyeballs and attention and build real estate on the blockchain, if you will. But if there's certain people that are like, hey, hex only, then that's what we'll do that show. And it Hex is the GOAT. No doubt about it, you guys. Just ask Pulse right here. Hex is the GOAT, but that does not mean that he stops and doesn't build. Yeah, exactly. He's tatting himself up, but that doesn't mean that he's not going to build a freaking awesome engine of anti-gravity. You know what I mean? And that's it. I love what you're doing, man. I love your 15 smart contracts working in concert.
Look at him. He's even putting out, love it. Pump tires.
Hey, I take that as a signal that he's gearing up, you guys. Come on. If you ever watch any of it, OG Richard Hart stuff, I don't know, man. I don't know what else to take from it other than the fact that he is firing up the engines on the rocket launcher here. And this is he knows what an L1 is supposed to look like, even though he's going to tell you, stake your stuff and hang in there. There we go. You're bang back.
No, I got to bounce. So
okay,
later.
Right.
Peace. Love you guys.
Later. All right, shout out to Vets. Appreciate you, man. I'm glad you had an awesome time down in Panama. Vets, if you guys don't know, in Vegas, we got 3 sponsors going on: Vets and Crypto, King Pooie, and Queen Pooie at a whole. We will be down there, or at least I know I will be. I know he has a lot of stuff going on in his personal life, and he was able to break away and get down to Panama. Yeah, for sure. Go check out DJ Cryptomatic, you guys that are on Twitter. I appreciate it. What are the 2 other guys got to throw in the chamber here? I know that we're cooking on here on a blueprint of an hour, but if you guys got anything else you guys want to throw down, let me know.
No, I'm going to be streaming later talking about the art contest. You got 10 days to vote for your favorite piece of art to go on the next fuel cell. Yep. So a bunch of people already won a bunch of dark by making the top 10, 13. And the top winner is going to walk with 1 million collective points and 10 dark matter.
Yeah.
We dropped for almost $4,000. Sorry, almost $40,000 of dark yesterday in the first lottery. Journey. So to those who won, congratulations.
Yeah, I won 13 dark.
Yeah, and in 11 more days, it'll be around $140,000 that we're dropping in dark. And as KRJ showed on his chart, when you get below 23 down to the 20 and below 20, there's just there's a lot of springs and a lot of what was I saying earlier? Piranhas. There's a lot of piranhas snapping up that price every time it goes below 20. There's a bunch of OGs in there that are like, oh, dude, people are just giving this shit away. So it'll be interesting to see where it goes over the next couple, giveaways and payouts. So every 11 days, something crazy and cool is happening.
Yeah, I mean, I'd almost liken that to be like, like what if a Powerball ticket goes for $1, and like if your price goes below $20, they're like, that'd be like getting a Powerball ticket for like 80 cents, and they're like, no, people are not gonna get the Powerball ticket for 80 cents. Come on, you guys. Yeah, I mean, it just ain't gonna happen. So there's like that baked into the cake of the excitement. And like I said, I mean, I looked at my wallet today. I wasn't like really like, I'm not selling it, so it wasn't like something I was like, oh, I gotta go check it out. But I was like, oh shoot, I got 13 more dark in there. Cool.
Yeah. And it's only 10 days till the next lottery payout. And it looks like the collective is really trying to hack the evil address. The evil address walked with about $20,000 to $25,000 worth of dark.
No,
Like they killed it. They smashed it. They're hoarding. And I wonder how long the collective is going to put up with the evil winning all those lotteries and not scraping. Something might happen in 10 days is all I'm saying. Wink, nudge, nudge.
yeah.
Yeah.
And I sent you a T-shirt design today where it showed the astronaut with a skull on it. I don't want to. I'm being real careful about like presenting this quite yet. But Smo, you're in on this as far as you got the affiliate link. You sent it to me, but yeah, it showed the evil address and the skull and crossbones of a gun, and kind of highlighting the fact that the evil address is prevalent within the anti-gravity ecosystem.
Yeah.
So.
Yep. We'll see. There's not much liquidity out there. I mean, there's liquidity, but I'm saying there's not much dark that's not in the top 10 wallets, and most of those are smart contracts. So once the rest of this gets sucked up off the floor, your best chance of picking up dark is when people dump it during the lotteries in the future. Really.
Yeah.
You're just hoping you get a good deal on those. So, yeah.
There we go. Bang, bang, bang. KRJ, you got anything else you want to throw out there before? Obviously, you guys need to know on Saturday, TA and charts with KRJ up there in the upper right-hand corner. I don't know what it is for everyone else, but right there, this guy right here. Yeah, this guy. Anyways, TA and charts, 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time with this feller. And I'd imagine that as things progress in the shit show and the bull market and everything like that goes, we'll probably have people around the globe. Hopefully we'll get some people over in Australia and Asia doing shows when I'm sleeping, and just continue to spread the good word of teaching people how to DeFi. And we'll probably have a lot of queens come on and do their thing. I remember back in the day, Discord Syndicate used to have a lot more women present. So I think that we'll gladly pick up that baton and run with it. And I'll, Pulse got the dogs in the background. But yeah, that's exciting stuff. With that being said, I don't know. You guys got anything else? I can cue it off. We're good. I got an outro for y'all. Your mic's dropped there, buddy.
Yeah, during the week, if I'm going to be putting up updates on the charts if something major happens. Right. So if you go to my Twitter, KRJCrypto, and you click on the notification, you'll see what I post up there. And once I go live, I don't really announce it. I just kind of go live and just say new update happening, and this is what's happening on the charts. So I'm getting people coming to me saying, hey, something's happening with this. Can you check this out? And then I'll do some chain analysis. So
nice. And I'll throw that. Yeah. And I'll throw that in the chat there for everyone to go follow KRJ Crypto on Twitter. There it is, you guys. Go check it out. I'm excited too. I know that you're cooking. Before I get into it, I know you're cooking on the game for King and Queen Pooie, but I also know that in the future, different kind of characters may join us on stream right here in an AI version of where obviously kind of like different things. I know Hexo has Richard Hart where people throw in chat and they ask a question, and all of a sudden Richard Hart's answering the question in form of AI. We live in a peculiar, strange world, you guys. In real time, you could have a character like King Pooie talking and responding and talking about events and news events and what have you. So it's going to be interesting, and you could probably start doing some freestyle rap too. I don't know, but you know what I mean? We just live in a weird time where it's just like talk about microwave, instant, like almost gratification of things. But with that being said, I appreciate everyone hopping in here live, and or if you're watching on the replay, gang. A lot of great community interactions and stuff that we're doing. Tomorrow, we got Crypto Coffee in the house, 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time here on the Shit Show. Happy to talk with him again. I'll probably queue up some of the videos of me and him sitting side by side on the catwalk where we saw the fashion show in Vegas. It was a great night. We had a good time. We've hung out many times. Him and I hung out obviously down in Texas at the 555 tour. Went to a rave together, if you guys are into that kind of thing. So we had a good time that night. That being said, I appreciate you, Pulse Ray, for hopping in here. KRJ, thanks for hopping in here. Bets and Crypto and Liberty. Sorry your thing didn't quite work. We'll get you geared up and ready to go. Thanks for hopping in here, guys. Poorah. Have a great day. Bye.
Crypto queens, yeah, we rising to the top. Richard Hart, Pulsechain will never stop. Self-improvement, wealth, we're breaking the mold. Queens of the kingdom, watch us unfold. Whitney Magic counting millions, moving fast. Charlie 2020, turning art into crypto cash. Man, I'm bringing NFTs, painting digital dreams. Sammy Chica, Hexa Kid, Aussie pride on the scene. Tam repping Richard Hart every day. Evangelist for freedom, changing the game away. Jackie Mean Queen got the world laughing loud. Harmonic Hexa Kid singing to crypto crowd.
Queens of the kingdom, crypto in our veins. We own the future, breaking every chain.
Hex and Pulsechain, building our wealth.
King Pooie, Queen Pooie, reigning in stealth. From the shining city high on the hill, freedom through the fire, we flexing that skill. Crypto's our path to self-improvement and gain. Queens of the blockchain, we're changing the game.
SMO spider weaving webs across the net. Viber Lindsay teaching how to grow and reset. CC Blonde Texan, crypto crown on tight. While SJ traveling, taking crypto to new heights. KTP OG from the land down under. Samantha Yoga Queen, Zen moves like thunder. Ashley Ash, Cosmic Chic on another plane. Sandy Beach spreading love, changing up the game. Jory the network diva, connecting the dots. Rachel the education star, always on top. Crypto culture, a badass, bossing up with pride. Crypto stylist, always fashion by her side. Hot my queen, stacking up her bags. Suzanne the diamond queen, dripping riches like swag. Queen the beauty beast, moving fierce, no delay. Expensive football queen, running plays all day.
Queens of the kingdom, crypto in our veins. We own the future, breaking every chain.
Hex and Pulsechain, building our wealth.
King Pooie, Queen Pooie, reigning in stealth.
From the shining city high on the hill,
freedom through the fire, we flexing that skill.
Crypto's our path to self-improvement and gain.
Queens of the blockchain, we're changing the game.
From Richard Hart's vision to our own crown, crypto queens are rising, we'll never back down. Pulsechain, Hex, DeFi, it's all in our hands. We're breaking the limits, taking over the lands. With King Pooie, Queen Pooie, we light up the scene. In the shining city, crypto reigns supreme. Queens of the kingdom, forever we strive. Freedom, wealth, and power, we keeping it live. We are the crypto queens, forever standing tall. In the kingdom of blockchain, we answer the call. Wealth, freedom, self-love, we found our way. The queens of crypto are here to stay.
10 a.m. tomorrow, Pacific Standard Time. Crypto Coffee coming in the house. You guys have a great day. Thanks for hopping in here. Peace.